Hey guys, we're back, and first off, I'd like to say that we didn't actually get a win this game, but we got a super clutch moment right in the beginning of the game. So we're going to use this game anyway, and I think I get 1 or 2 kills later in the game, and we come like top 5 or top 3. So I decided, I'm going to use it. I'm never going to hit a clutch play like this, probably again in my life, but like once you guys see this play, you will be astounded. But let's get into it. If you play Apex Legends at all, you've probably heard that they announced that they're doing a limited event for solos. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really excited for this because there's nothing more frustrating than dropping in and having your teammates go totally opposite directions, or dropping in and having no teammates. Every confrontation is basically a 1v3 or a 1v2, and you're pretty much screwed. Or, your teammates, they just don't help you at all. Like, I've had times where I go down, and, it's whatever, and then I get to where he's got to pick up my beacon, and then he spends more time looting after he kills the guy, and then he misses my beacon, and then I'm out of the game. So it's like, stuff like that is super frustrating. So I'm really excited to see this game solos. This is something that people have been asking for a long time since the game started. Like I said, it's a limited time event. So my guess is that they're going to test it out, test the waters, see how people like it, see what needs to be changed. Because obviously when you're first launching stuff like this, there's going to be things that need to be changed. And I can think of a couple, which we'll talk about in a minute here. But it's from August 13th to August 27th. So it's a 2-week period they're testing this out. And then I'm going to guess they'll probably take in all the information and then possibly put it in as a permanent game mode, which would be pretty awesome. I think a lot of people are going to love solos. Now, the problem with something like solos is what's going to happen when you get to the final circle and it's a Pathfinder versus a Gibraltar. Like, obviously, the Pathfinder has way more maneuverability, and it's going to be a lot more difficult for the Gibraltar, especially if Final Circle is one of those ones where there's a lot of outdoor space. Then the Gibraltar, or even like a Caustic or something, is going to have a lot of issues, whereas vice versa, if it's the other way around, and maybe it's like a Caustic and a Pathfinder, but Last Circle is in a building, the Pathfinder's kind of screwed because you can't use your abilities very much in the building, whereas the Caustic's just going to set up traps at every door, and you're going to be kind of screwed. So it's like, what's going to be, I'm really curious to see how they're going to balance things like that, because each character is so different and has so many unique abilities that when you get Last Circle and it's a 1v1, how are you going to even try and balance that? Or are they maybe not going to try and balance that, and they're just going to say that's the character you pick type thing? Like, if you're good enough, you'll be able to overcome it. Like, I'm really curious what's going to happen here. So, what do you guys think? Do you think they should balance it, or do you think that they should just leave it as it is and just kind of see what happens? One of the other things I'm kind of curious about is what happens if you get into a game and every single person picked Pathfinder. Like, are they just going to let that go? Like, what? I'm curious because in something like solos, a lot of people are going to pick Pathfinder, at least a lot of people that play, like, even somewhat seriously, and really want to win are probably going to pick Pathfinder because he does have such maneuverability. Whereas if you're just like, you just play and you just want to use the character that you love, then you maybe won't. But what happens if you get into a game and like 90% of the people are Pathfinder? Like, are they just going to leave it like that, or what's going to happen there? Either way, guys, I think this event is going to be really exciting. I'm super excited to try it, and you guys are definitely going to get some gameplay once it comes out. I do unfortunately have a final exam on the morning of the 14th, so I'm hoping to be able to record and stuff, and then maybe get a video out on the 15th. So just a couple days after. So I'm going to try and get that out to you guys as quick as I possibly can. Like I said, I have a final exam on the 14th, so unfortunately I can't get it out probably before that. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is going to be something really interesting? Do you think it's something that just doesn't work for Apex? The other thing I'm curious is it going to be the same amount of people as like a regular game? or are they going to have more people? So those are just a few of the questions I have. What do you guys think? My biggest question for you that I want you guys to answer in the comments is, should they try and balance out the characters so when you get, you know, last circle 1v1, it's a little bit more even, or should they just leave it as is and say if you're good enough, you will be able to overcome it? Please let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm super pumped and excited for this. I will see you guys in the next one. Pura Vida.